A bell, whom the bell tolls, aye. Well, it become black art again, Neil Young art is. Now listen up, this be part 3 of this story, Come Blackheart and the Map Maker. Aye, to recap well, if you be remembering, Captain Blackheart had this shiny golden star fly down from a cottage into his back. He pulled his star out, found us a map with a fairy attached and a note, of course. His good friends down at the sea, Darcy the Mermaid, George the Octopus, they had to find out, check that Captain Blackheart was safe, which they didn't do. Then things started happening as Princess Pirate Olivia, you remember, I started thinking she were dreaming as things started happening. And she'd been told she were Princess Pirate Olivia, the map maker. She couldn't understand all this, as you'll be remembering. But then, some flutterbys, looking like butterflies, beautiful faces, and beautiful patterns upon their wings, came to a window and told her to go to that big oak tree at the bottom of the garden and press that shiny button and see what happens. Well, as you know, the tree opened up and hundreds of fairies came out. Then a voice spoke to her. Olivia. The voice sounded so soft as a little fairy, bigger than the rest, stood before her with golden slippers and wings. Her dress was long and it shone with every movement of her wings. Olivia couldn't help the tears from falling. I'll let you have a look. She'd be crying there. Aye. Okay, you've seen enough. Yes, seen enough. Don't cry, Princess Pirate Olivia, said the fairy. I'm not crying, choked Olivia. You're so beautiful. Oh, thank you, said the fairy. But who are you? And why are you calling me Princess Pirate Olivia? She asked. And why me? What's happening? Her voice trembled. Do you live in our old oak tree? Isn't it dark and smelly in there? Oh no, said the fairy. My name is Daisy, and lifted her wings up as she spoke. Let the princess through. And with that the fairies skipped and jumped about excitedly, letting her through. There you go, skipping about all over the place. They're fairies of all different kinds. Oh wow. Oh wow. That's all Olivia could say. Come on in, said Daisy. Come and see how we live, and all shall become clear. Olivia squeaked with excitement and thought, just wait until my friends hear about this. And just as the fairy heard her thoughts, Daisy the fairy said, you can tell your friends and your family, as you must never keep secrets, Olivia. It's just that they will only see the tree as a tree. The button will have disappeared. The tree won't open up. You see, it's magic. Olivia's eyes widened as she listened to the fairy talk about magic and how she was the chosen one and how no one else would see what she was seeing now. She felt quite dizzy. As she wandered through the tree, it seemed to get bigger and bigger. She could see a glittering wall in front of her. Oh my goodness, said Olivia. That's beautiful. But they're my paintings. Have a look at that. Yes, that's right, said Daisy. we have sprinkled them with magic. You have a gift, and that is why you were the chosen. All his fairies will guide you through the years, looking after you, while you look after the captain's maps. How can I look after his maps? I don't understand. I can't make pirate maps, said Olivia with a nervous laugh. But, said Daisy, you already make maps. Look at these paintings of yours, Olivia. The fairies started to turn them upside down and sideways. And there you are, your paintings become maps. That'd be true magic. Oh my goodness, I didn't realize. I sure, said Olivia. Oh yes, said Daisy. The maps are hidden in your paintings. This is why you were chosen. We'll look after you and you'll look after the maps for Captain Blackheart. And the sorceress will look after us all. Who is a sorceress? What is she? Olivia asked. The sorceress is a reason we all exist. She has a magic powers and has pledged to watch over Captain Blackheart for all eternity. All eternity? Wow! That is a long time, said Olivia. Yes, said Daisy the fairy. A very long time. There you go, you can see her with Captain Blackheart there. Now, this is how it will work. As soon as you meet Captain Blackheart, and he will know who you are, don't be afraid. He is a good pirate. I suppose. He will address you as Princess Pirate Olivia. Olivia had to pinch herself to make sure it was all real. You'll know when we need you. Now lay back, close your eyes, and have lovely dreams, said Daisy the fairy. Olivia woke up with a start. Jumping out of bed, ran to the window, opening the curtains wide. Everything looked as it should be. Her eyes darted from side to side, looking for anything. There's a big oak tree standing there, big, old and craggy, but beautiful. You never thought the big oak tree as being so beautiful until that night. Some time passed, and everything seemed to go back to normal. Then one day, a little bird pecking at an apple in the garden stopped when he saw Olivia. Your Highness, he said and bowed his head. Well, Olivia did laugh. Oh, little bird, you can speak. Her younger brother ran up behind her. Talking to birds now, are you? They don't understand gibberish, he shouted. Oh, shut up, dog breath, she called after him and smiled to herself. A few days later, Olivia was painting outside as usual when a painting began to shine. She looked about to see if anyone else could see this happening. No one was there, so she put down a brush, stepped back and watched. She was distracted by a dart of light. It was a little fairy hovering right beside her. It winked at her, then disappeared into the painting. What? Where did the fairy go? She thought, and then with a click of a finger, the painting disappeared too. Right in front of her very own eyes, turning into a bright star and dropping into her hand. For some reason, Olivia knew exactly what to do. She went to the window upstairs to her bedroom, opened the window and whispered, "Find Captain Blackheart She opened the palm of her hand, and a bright star flew off dancing. There she goes. That was the first time that Captain Blackheart had ever received anything from Olivia, and that is where the story started. When he saw the light on top of the little hill, which jumped into his pouch and turned into a map. So now we know where Captain Blackheart gets his maps from, just like this what I'd be having here. This be one of Princess Pirate Olivia's maps. Yes, where he gets his maps from and who is the map maker. We'll bump into Princess Pirate Olivia in future stories, but for now, Captain Blackheart's treasure is safe. And remember, a tree may not be as it seems. So look after them and the flowers, as you know what magic may lie inside. As the moon lit up the sea, the silhouette could be seen from a distance of a pirate sitting in a canoe along with a mermaid, an octopus, and other creatures. They all sat on a rock, listening to Captain Blackheart, telling them the story of the fairies and Princess Pirate Olivia, the map maker. Be seeing you, folks, be seeing you. I hope you've been enjoying that story. I'll be seeing you.